up guys, M00 Photo. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about the Sony a7S3 and Sony FX3 on how to shoot log and how to mitigate the chances of having too much digital noise. And if you do, what do I use, I personally, to get rid of it and how to make my footage look nice and crispy. I've only had the Sony FX3 for roughly 3 weeks now, and I've been experimenting with it on different venues and cases and using it whenever I can, despite COVID blocking everything. But I'm just gonna share my little experience with you guys, because some of you that are having issues with the SLOG3 digital noise, there is a solution, on a way to get around it. It may not be the cheapest way, but it does work, because I've tried it and it worked wonders from. I always shoot in ProRes RAW. The reason why I do that is because I'm trying to get better at grading my footage, and I like to give my footage my own flavors. But I always use Phantom Lapse. So right now I'm using the Utopia Fx3 Legacy. So I just input that on my raw footage and it gives it a good base to start with. And on top of that, before I shoot, I always use my X-Rite color checker, the Passport, just so it gives me something to base my white balance off of. And of course, it kind of helps my footage get a best start. It's always good to have that. So what you have to do is use an external monitor, because it gives you false colors. And since Sony cameras do not offer false colors, it makes it really difficult to kind of like tell exactly, at least, well, sorry, let me correct myself. Not Sony cameras. The FX3 and the Sony a7S3 do not, and all the A7 series, as far as I'm tracking, do not offer false colors, so you can't really tell. So you're only basing your exposure based on that meter that's on the camera, and that can throw you off many times. So how do you go around that? The best way to go around that is to get an external monitor and then use your false colors to properly expose. And you can use also your zebras to kind of help you build up to that. But if you do not have that, Gerald Undan talked about using your zebras, and on top of that, overexpose by 1.7 to 2 light stops, because it gives you that wiggle room that you can either bring it down or bring it up a little bit. But going beyond that can highly affect your footage in a negative way. So I really hope this does help. I shot all my B-roll in ProRes RAW, but this video that you're watching right now, this A-roll, is all shot with the Sony a6600. I'm just kind of curious to see how these footages meet together, come together, to see if I can start using my a6600 as my B camera and just use my FX3 as my A camera on all my interviews and all sorts of stuff. So until next time, again, I hope this does help, and if it doesn't, I really do apologize, But if it did help you out, please go ahead and subscribe and comment down there. Let me know what are the methods you use to give you proper exposure and color grading. Anything you can help, I am willing to listen. We learn by taking advice and watching other people. So let's grow together. Until next time, again, thank you very much. It's M00 Photo. Please subscribe and hit the bell for future videos. Thank you.